Join me as I dive into the incredible story of the woman at the well and see if I can uncover all the lessons we can learn from her amazing journey. The story of the woman at the well is one of the most powerful and transformative encounters with Jesus in the entire Bible. In ancient Israel, the Samaritans were a mixed race of people, resulting from the intermarriage of Jews and Assyrians during the exile. Because of this, they were often shunned and ostracized by the Jewish community. The woman at the well was not only a Samaritan, but she was also a woman with a troubled past, having had 5 husbands and currently living with a man who wasn't her husband. This made her an outcast in her own community, and her life was marked by shame and rejection. Imagine being that woman, carrying the weight of her past mistakes and the judgment of those around her. She was forced to come to the well at the hottest part of the day, when no one else was around, just to avoid the gossip and stares of the other women. Her situation was not only difficult but also precarious, as she was entirely dependent on the charity of her community just to survive. Yet, despite all these challenges, she was about to have an encounter that would change her life forever. When Jesus and his disciples arrived in Samaria, they stopped at Jacob's well, a historic site that held great cultural significance. Jesus, being tired from his journey, sat down at the well, asking the woman for a drink of water. This simple request was a revolutionary act, as Jewish rabbis were forbidden from speaking to women, especially Samaritan women, in public. The woman, sensing the unusual nature of this encounter, responded by pointing out the cultural taboo that Jesus was breaking. Jesus, with his characteristic insight, turned the conversation to the deeper issues of her life, asking her to reflect on her past and her desires for a meaningful relationship with God. In this conversation, Jesus revealed that he knew everything about her, including her 5 previous husbands and her current situation. But instead of condemning her, he offered her a path to redemption, promising her the gift of living water that would quench her thirst forever. As the woman conversed with Jesus, she began to understand that he was not just an ordinary man, but someone who possessed a deep understanding of her soul. She realized that he was the Messiah, and that revelation changed everything for her. In that moment, the woman's life was transformed. She went from being an outcast to becoming a passionate evangelist, sharing her experience with the entire town. The fact that she was willing to share her story publicly, despite its shameful past, speaks volumes about the power of Jesus' message and his ability to redeem and restore our lives. The story of the woman at the well teaches us powerful lessons about forgiveness, acceptance, and the impact one person can have on a community. It reminds us that no matter how broken or ashamed we may feel, we are always one encounter away from redemption. Thanks for watching. If you were inspired by the woman at the well's amazing story, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the incredible women of the Bible, be sure to check out my next video for more insights and surprises.